Here's what you should say to a narcissist to end their life permanently. Are you prepared to render a narcissist speechless with just a few words? Well, you're in luck, because that's exactly what we're going to discuss today. Let's dive in. Greetings, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to another enlightening session on my channel. Now let's explore the art of shutting down a narcissist with concise and impactful words. Dealing with toxic individuals is akin to dealing with an immature toddler disguised as an adult. Lacking empathy, brimming with entitlement, and devoid of personal boundaries, narcissists can even showcase a shocking absence of conscience. They are masters of manipulation, willing to stoop to any level to safeguard their own interests, fulfill their objectives, or gain an edge. Their twisted modus operandi involves shifting blame onto you, all while assuming the role of the victim, regardless of their own wicked deeds. They fail to comprehend that misconduct bears consequences and that they, too, can be perpetrators rather than perpetual victims. It's a rather disheartening and twisted scenario, don't you think? It's both sad and fascinating to witness these individuals navigate life. However, let's be honest, they aren't the most amicable people around. Even if they vehemently deny it, they are emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually unhealthy. Given all these realities, it is crucial to choose your battles wisely. Sometimes, the most effective strategy is to quietly disengage from the chaos. Keep a low profile and create distance between yourself and the destructive narcissist. Preserving personal space proves to be the best course of action. Life can be challenging, and detachment may not always be feasible or immediate. But fear not, for I have some invaluable advice. To permanently shut down a narcissist, start by emotionally detaching from their games. This way, you can engage with them without falling into their cunning emotional traps. Resist the urge to react to their provocations. I know it's difficult, but maintaining your composure is crucial. No matter how relentlessly they try to provoke you, remain calm. It won't be easy, but draw strength from within. In the heat of the moment, take deep breaths, ground yourself, and refuse to provide the reaction they crave. If you need to express your emotions and frustrations, find solace in solitude or confide in trusted friends who can offer their support. When dealing with a narcissist, unplug emotionally. Refuse to get entangled in their dramatic performances and manipulations. Cease indulging in guilt and respond to their actions with succinct, direct statements that silence them for good. This will prevent them from pushing your buttons or playing mind games. Remember, there's no need to justify yourself to a narcissist. Simple responses like no or I'm not interested suffice. Practice calmly asserting yourself without getting entangled in their web of mischief. Don't be surprised if they try to provoke you or elicit an emotional reaction. Stay strong, maintain your composure, and allow a moment of silence to follow your response, even if it feels somewhat awkward. Embrace the power of silence as a means of showing them that you cannot be manipulated or controlled. Additionally, you can employ phrases such as "I understand" or "let me think about it" to acknowledge their words without becoming ensnared in their intricate web of drama. Keep your responses succinct and clear, and let the silence speak volumes on your behalf. It's essential to acknowledge that navigating these strategies becomes more manageable as you make progress on your healing and recovery journey. If you're seeking support, you might find one of my coaching programs to be a good fit for you. Simply click the link in the video description to apply for a free consultation with me or a member of my team. Let me be clear, this opportunity is specifically designed for those who are ready to invest in their personal growth and recovery. If you are determined to put an end to the pain and confusion caused by manipulative individuals who relentlessly blame you, then this is the right path for you. If this resonates with what you seek, be sure to check out the link provided in the video description. As you become more acquainted with the power of silence, you will discover that it speaks louder than words in shutting down toxic people, particularly those who exhibit narcissistic traits. Take advantage of silence, for it can convey the message: you hold no power over me. I'm not an easy target. Your efforts will not impact me. I'm resilient. Do you understand? Fantastic. Now, I do not suggest using those exact words verbatim. Instead, it's about embracing the mindset when engaging with a narcissist and adjusting it accordingly based on the situation at hand. Furthermore, it is crucial to recognize that not every approach will yield the desired outcome in every circumstance. Nevertheless, you can experiment with employing phrases such as, "Sure, it doesn't matter. No need to make a fuss. That's fine by me. Not a problem. One of my personal favorites, I'm completely indifferent. You've said enough," accompanied by a moment of silence. If you feel assertive, you could try stating, "That's not going to happen," and then allow a pause to linger. Observe the frustration that washes over the narcissist when they realize their attempts at control are futile. This approach serves as the key to permanently shutting them down. Demonstrate that their manipulative tactics have no effect on you by adopting a detached attitude, providing concise responses, and embracing the power of silence. Eventually, they will move on, seeking alternative targets, while leaving you in a state of tranquility. Remember, the objective here is not to escalate tensions or exacerbate the situation. Instead, it is to avoid unnecessary drama and minimize the harm inflicted. Thus, maintain a calm and composed tone without resorting to sarcasm or condescension. Remain resolute and composed throughout the encounter. Here are additional phrases you may wish to utilize. "That's all right. Think what you want. Your perspective is yours to own. You are entitled to your feelings," allowing the silence to fill the void. The ultimate goal is to cease being a source of attention for the narcissist and sever their energy supply. Utilize these phrases to swiftly shut them down. No amount of falsehoods will alter the truth. "You can no longer unload your pain onto me," followed by silence. If feasible, assert your boundaries by stating, "I need to intervene here. I must excuse myself. Goodbye." If removing yourself from the situation is not an option, take the necessary steps to alter the dynamics and restore control. Another impactful response is to simply say, "Noted." This works particularly well when they attempt to draw you into an argument or negativity. It conveys that you have heard them without yielding the desired reaction. When they try to engage you in gossip, respond with phrases such as, "That's outside the scope of my concern. It seems like a personal matter. Perhaps it's best kept to oneself. That's an interesting perspective. I'm intrigued. What led you to that conclusion?" You can also consider utilizing these phrases. "I have already addressed that question. I comprehend your viewpoint. I hear you," followed by a pause for contemplative silence. Another approach is to express mild bewilderment and inquire, "Are you all right?" They will likely respond defensively with a yes. In turn, calmly reply with a simple "okay" and allow the silence to speak volumes. If all else fails, assert yourself by declaring, "I will not tolerate disrespectful communication." Assert this with unwavering confidence and a commanding presence. Stand tall, maintain your resolve, and let the silence serve as your response. In situations where the narcissist proves difficult, you can gracefully declare, "Let us reconvene when you are in a more favorable disposition," and subsequently withdraw. When they project their actions onto you, accusing you of what they themselves have done, avoid engaging in argument or self-defense. Instead, ask, "Do you hear what you are saying?" Follow this with, "Contemplate your words. Remember, there is no need for further explanation." Another option is to state, "I will overlook it this time, but refrain from repeating this behavior." By uttering this statement, you offer them a chance to rectify their actions. Should they persist in discourtesy, you will create distance. Simply be prepared to follow through when they put you to the test, as they likely will. To diffuse a volatile situation, employ phrases like, "Let us halt before matters escalate." You may want to reconsider your tone. "I believe you should re-evaluate your words." To diminish their power over you, try, "That is your perception, but I'm aware of my true self." "I cannot control your thoughts or the things you say about me. I respectfully disagree." Are you attempting to instigate an argument? Is that your intention? Followed by a deliberate silence. Reiterate precisely what they said to you, beginning with, "I hear you saying." This repetition can often make them realize the ludicrous nature of their words, even if they are unwilling to admit it. Likewise, prompt them to repeat their previous statement, allowing them to hear themselves. Respond with, "That's what I thought I heard." You also have these options at your disposal. "I respectfully disagree with your viewpoint." "Interesting perspective, but we don't share the same opinion." "I acknowledge your point, but it doesn't alter my perspective." Simply a standing, "I comprehend." Those are your prerogatives. "I'm sorry you're upset. Let's converse when you've calmed down." When establishing firm boundaries, employ phrases such as, "That subject is off limits." "I refuse to accept any guilt-tripping or playing the victim anymore." "This discussion is non-negotiable. I won't partake." Respond firmly with a simple no or "No, thank you." "All right, have a wonderful day. I will depart now." Alternatively, you can express, "I understand that you're angry, but shouting and making threats won't resolve anything. This approach doesn't resonate with me. We hold differing opinions, and I'm at ease with that. Our recollections differ, and that's permissible." Remember, you are granting others the freedom to hold inaccurate impressions of you. You resist the urge to defend yourself or rectify misconceptions. This exhibits strength and personal power. By understanding your true self, you remain unaffected by others' words or opinions. That, my friend, exemplifies genuine personal power and freedom. That concludes this video. On my YouTube channel, I aim to help you understand the detrimental impact of narcissistic abuse while guiding you on your path to healing. This journey leads to a life filled with serenity, self-assurance, liberation, and abundance.